You know, I was going to do a stream highlight, just giving some of my thoughts, well, essentially just talking about some of my thoughts regarding Mystic Gems and some problems that I had with Mystic Gem and some of the things that they did good. And one of my problems that I did talk about was the reliant of the amount of night life. The fact that you needed way too many boosters in order to progress even past level 28. Even despite a lot of people having plenty of night life, it will still take them a whole long time, especially like the newer player. You know what this motherfucker did? Instead of actually just giving us a proper fix to a problem that is going on with this game, no, instead they did the most dumb shit move that I've ever seen someone make. How in the Dude, I am trying my best not to crash out, but it's becoming increasingly difficult not to do so. I'm going to just talk about first things first. I did an 8-hour-long live stream just grinding and just going over crazy and just trying to level up the gems without the need of using ninth life, and it takes quite a bit or even lapis lockbug to actually just progress past level 28. And we got a patch note like I believe like an hour after I ended the stream. I let my throat rest and all of that, and I just read the patch note, and you know what they did? This little resource that you do see right here called the ninth life, a resource that a lot of people have troubles with, and a resource that you can get mostly 1 or 2 of them a week. You know what they did? Instead of just going out of their way, then just fixing some of the problems regarding the gem progression, no, instead they just added a new resource called the 10th life, which is only used for Mystic Gem. What the It's literally the 9th life only for Mystic Gem. They're pulling the same bullshit that they did with the Mystic Gem Shard. The Mystic Gem Shard is pointless. It literally does the same thing as a Primal Gem Shard. It's just more expensive and it makes no sense. And instead of just adding stuff to improve upon the gem boosters and they're reliant on the amount of 9th life required, instead of just, oh, let's just make the player use less 9th life, no, instead let's just make a new resource called the 10th life, which does the exact same bullshit but for the gem. I'm getting so heated, you have no idea. This is the most pissed that I've ever been in a patch note in a long time, because this affects everyone. This is not affecting the newer player, the end game player, the mid game player. This is affecting everyone. I don't know if they think that players are just going to go out of their way and just buy them in the store and spend real life money because 9th life are just stupid expensive. 6 9th life for 5,000 credits. Are you kidding me? Do you think that people are going to spend 5,000 credits for 6? Probably is going to cost the exact same thing for 6 10th life. Are you kidding me? Let's just hope with more feedback that people give them to the developers and they revoke this, because this is stupid. This is probably the most confusing patch that I've ever seen in my life with this game. I've been in this game for damn near 9 years at this point. This is probably one of the most confusing things that I've ever seen. Everyone is complaining about the amount of 9th life required. I believe there was someone on the test server feedback talking about we don't want people to just be reliant on 9th life to upgrade them, and they specifically said thank you for the feedback, and then literally what, like a couple of days later drop this bullshit. You know, I always try my best not to give that much thought into this, especially since it's the test server and everything is subject to change. This game gets a lot of bad reputation in general because of dumb decisions like this. You were on a path of something good. Mystic Gems were having an issue with the power rank to improve upon that power rank. Now Mystic Gems are just better, are proper upgrades. People were constantly asking me, when is this update gonna come out live? People are somewhat excited about Mystic Gem because they want to do long shade quicker. And I always will say that some of the problems with Mystic Gem is both Mystic Gem Shard, the amount of reliance on 9th life that you do need in order to improve upon. You see this bar that you do see right here on my screen? This is 2 lapis lockbug worth at level 29. You get roughly at most 20 of these per week. So in other words, you get enough for like 1 or 2 levels, and that's being generous. And then people with a lot of nice life. This is, I bet everything that this is because of the people that dupe. It's the same reason why they remove golden gem keys out of long shape boxes. Because people that dupe way too many of those things, and they just essentially destroy the whole economy regarding gem boosters and all of that. So they have way too many gem boosters because of Skelly treasure boxes and all of that. Which in that regard, I understand completely why they try to combat this, but this is not the way. This is such a pointless bullshit resource. I'm sorry to say, I have no other words to say it. This is pointless as all hell. And I didn't want to make this video, I'm gonna be so honest with you, but when I read the patch note, I got so heated that I just wanted to vent, and I just wanted to rant, because this is probably the most stupidest and most confusing decision that I've ever seen anyone made. This is more confusing than the crystal level 5, when people were just saying the crystal level 5 was expensive, and then instead of actually lowering the price, they just increased it because people were duping nitro and then just kept it like that. This is probably even more confusing than that, because this is a time-gated resource for the most part and an overly expensive store item, instead of like the nitro, which is a grindable resource, and same with force fragment. And this is even more confusing in that regard. What in the hell am I witnessing right now? I was giving this game props and I was starting to get some hope, and then they just dropped this bullshit. You know what? I'm gonna calm down. I'm just going to drop this video right here, just letting everyone know I am not going to rant anymore, and if there's any changes, I'll let you know. With all that being said, thank you for watching. There's going to be some highlights talking about other stuff that I have planned. Probably I'm just going to hold on those videos because I am so heated and I'm so upset about this stupid ass decision. Like, goddamn, what the hell is going on, devs?